Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, back again with another project for you, and this is another one of my quick craft fair projects, and it's another way of packaging those post-it notes, which are great as teacher thank you gifts or co-worker gifts or work colleagues, depending on what part of the world you're in, what you call them. And you'll just see it's a very simple wrap, but by adding a little bit of colour, it just protects the edges and gives them a nice little gift that you can then use. And the other thing I've used is a new stamp set and coordinating punch, which is the Darling label kit, and it comes with these 6 super useful sentiments and a coordinating punch as well, along with a couple of little mini ink pads. So because it came with the Grapefruit Grove and the Night of Navy, I thought that's what I'm going to use. It doesn't come with the case for the stamps. I downloaded that. I think it was Kelly Kent. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll put the link to where you can download that from. Very useful just to keep them nice and safe. And then this tin I've already used to take away with me, so I've got items that I can craft with while I'm on holiday. But back to the project. So really easy, and you can get certainly 3 of these out of a sheet of A4. And so they're very straightforward. Lots of people have done similar things, not the same as this, but this is the version I came up with. So you need a piece of card that is 3 by 7 5/8, and then you're going to do some scoring on the long edge, 1 inch, 1 3/8. So that's that little mark just before the 1.5 inch, at 4 3/8, and 4 3/4, and that's all your scoring done. Then you just need to grab your envelope punch board, and on the edge with the short score mark, you're going to line up with the end, so it's just the 1 inch mark, just at the edge of the punch. Flip it over and do the same again. So just line it up at 1 inch and punch. Then with the other end, 2 1/8 of an inch, flip it and 2 1/8. Pop that to one side and just come in with, you can either do this with your scissors or with your it's easier with your trimmer because it does tend to be straighter. So at the short end, you're going to be cutting between the 2 punches. So that's this end here. Just line up the edge of the punch with the cutting track and cut between. And then at the other end, you're going to cut either side, like so. And I say, if you can always come in, I've possibly left it a little bit short there, so I'm just going to trim and flip it and trim, like so. Fold and burnish, and you do need to burnish these score lines really well to get it to wrap around, because it is I've deliberately made it quite a nice snug fit for one of these wraps. So really a strong burnish. Then I've used some of the Share What You Love DSP, but whatever DSP you happen to have to hand, it's a great way of using up some of those scraps. And you want a piece that is 2 3/4 inches wide by 2 1/8. So mine's already 2 3/4 inches by 2 1/8, and that's the first layer. And then just turn it round and cut another strip that's just 1/2 inch off the bottom. That's that. So these pieces are going to go straight onto our card. And with this one, just make sure that it's just at the bottom. You might need to use a bit of, there you go, so it just fits up against that edge. Okay, like so. And then to do our layer, what I'm going to do is cut a piece of card that is 2 1/4 by 1 5/8. 2 1/4 by 1 5/8. Actually, I'm just going to trim either side of a little raggedy bit. 1 5/8, like so. And this one, I'm actually going to just dip that in the edges of my ink to give it a bit of a border. I was a bit heavy-handed with my other one. So put that there. And then I'm going to stamp straight into the middle. Just grabbing my stamping pierce mat because we're using a photopolymer stamp set. But these this tin makes a great gift for somebody who's a crafter, and if you're not sure what to get them, a lovely little extra gift. And I'm going to stamp it again on just a scrap of card. So then come in with your punch and just light centralise it like so. Pop my ink pad away before I stick my elbow in it. I have had a day where I've kind of done that. And then I just put a couple of dimensionals top and bottom on that. And then that layers up on the top, or it will do when I've actually attached it to the card. So open it up. So by doing that 1/2 inch border, you get a wider border so you can actually see the DSP behind. Be a shame to cover that up. Then you can add your layer, and you can do that just by eyeballing those with the others. Okay. I tend to use a bit of wet glue along the top. And that's because obviously when you do a craft fair, they sometimes you've got people using them, handling them a bit more. Pop that in, and then there you are, ready to fold up. Give it a good press it down firmly, and there you have a quick post-it note holder, perfect for craft fairs or for gifting to friends. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again soon, and if you'd like to purchase the Darling label kit, then pop along to my shop, heidismith.stampinup.net, or to my blog flutterbyheidi.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Come back soon. Bye.